Hi, I'm Peter Conway. Welcome to Marblehead. I hope you enjoy a little touch of history here and enjoy a stroll through what we consider one of the prettiest towns in the United States. Hi, I'm Peter Conway, and I'm the innkeeper here at the MARBLEHEAD Inn in Marblehead. And we're glad to have you join us here over the great Halloween weekend. A little history on the inn. We've been open about 18 years. This is basically two Federalist mansions that we connected together back in the early 90s. Here in Marblehead, houses can be so close together they actually touch. And in our situation, that's exactly what we had. So it made it easy to continue the inn from one building right into the other. We were able to create a nice courtyard with a garden and a heated swimming pool outside, so it's a nice respite from the downtown area. We're in the historic district, Harbor District, so we're one block up from the harbor. Everything around us is pre-revolutionary. So as we like to tell people, if you liked Williamsburg, Virginia, you'll like this because this is real. Nobody's created this for tourism. It's actually the way it's always been. It's a real living, working town. Well, actually, we all take turns. Sin Fry comes in 3 days a week. She does a lot of the prep, food prep and cooking, but almost everybody at the front desk at one time or another either does the final phase of the cooking in the morning or actually preps it from the night before. It's kind of one of the great little idiosyncrasies of this job of being an innkeeper is most people that like doing it also like to cook. So it fits in pretty nicely. And as you probably noticed, we also bake cookies every afternoon. So there's always a little baking going on, always some smells, rolling out from the kitchen. A couple of thoughts about the inn. We have 21 rooms. Most of them have working fireplaces. About 6 or 7 of them have double jacuzzis. A few of them even have private sun decks. All the rooms are done in period 18th century style reproductions or antiques, trying to give a good image of what Marblehead was like in the 18th century and onward. And hope you get a chance to come and see us.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Oh,
Are you from out of country?
no, from Texas.
Oh, from Texas. Oh, wow. You must really enjoy this then. It's different. I've been to Texas. I've been to Dallas and El Paso. Well, because it's video. It's,
Oh, video.
Yeah.
Then don't say anything dirty.
Well, and I told you what his experience with our video with Beth.
Oh, yeah. They didn't take it, or?
Well, no, he's taken a picture. We used to have this little play museum where we lived.
I
It's
just
closed
love
now.
the fireplaces
Well, because
and
they
stuff.
didn't come around
Oh,
that
yeah.
first.
That's what she, so what was Marlene? Oh, well, we can. Go ahead, we can wait that.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we're open year-round. We're open every day of the year. Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, we never close. Our season really here peaks in October. So the real height of season when we're the busiest is from late June all the way through October. Then November starts to tail down a little bit, but we still get a lot of the romantic getaways on the weekends. We still get our corporate customers during the week. So we're still pretty busy, but I'd say the quietest time would be January and February. That's the time of the year that we start running our midweek dinner specials, fireplaces, champagne, dinner for two, that type of thing.
Do you get snowed in up here?
We'll get snow, but we don't usually get snowed in, for instance, as much as you would just a few miles inland. Being out on the coast like this, and especially sticking out in the ocean, we'll get snow, but we won't get inundated as much as someone in, let's say, Danvers or Peabody or someplace like that might. 10 miles in can be a whole different line of snow than what we'll get. And our snow doesn't last usually as long. But, you'll get that feeling of Christmas here. You'll certainly get that feeling of the holidays in winter with snow, but not to the degree you will a little west and north.
Hi. Are you the owner?
No, she's back here.
Hi, top of the morning. I'm Kristen from Mud Puddle Toys in Marblehead, Massachusetts. I am not the owner of the building, but this building was, I believe it was made in the early to mid 1800s, and at one point it was a Cook's Corner is right here, and it was a jewelry store. I think originally it could have possibly been a sale loft, and it was all one. Now it's 3 storefronts. And upstairs there's 5 condos that are businesses.
Well, the history of Marblehead was originally part of Salem. Salem was a huge port, one of the most major ports on the East Coast, bigger than New York back in the old days. The clipper ships sailed out of Salem. Those are the ones, those fast sailing boats that opened up the East India trade routes. So Marblehead was kind of the part of Salem that was known for seamen, the people who not only skippered these boats but crewed them, right up through a lot of the crew on the USS Constitution during the War of 1812. Marblehead split off in 1629, became its own town, and was always known as the place where if you needed people to handle a boat or a naval vessel, you came to Marblehead. General Glover was one of our more illustrious ancestors who, he and his men had such a great reputation. They are the ones that rode Washington across the Delaware on Christmas Eve to surprise Cornwallis. Since then, Marblehead has become a very affluent little town. It's like a peninsula, almost like a hand sticking out into the ocean. Water on 3 sides. It's only 4 miles by 1 mile, and it's pretty densely populated. But a lot of it is historic, and I think most people find extremely charming. The buildings of these 2 buildings, one was built in the early 1700s, the other one was built in the early 1800s, and but we've only been an inn for about 18 years. One of these houses, both houses actually, at different times were held in families that had owned them for well over 100 years. And finally, the last descendant of the original owners was passing on and or going into a nursing home at the age of 99 years old, and the families decided to sell the houses. And we were fortunate that we were kind of in the right place at the right time.
Okay, and let's see, what is your relationship to Marblehead? Have you been here all your life?
I have been here my whole life. I wish I could say I'm a Marbleheader, but I can't. I'd have to have been born here, my father born here, and my grandfather born here. But I can, I think, say I'm at least a native. So I've been here from day one. Right, I was born here, but to be considered a true Marbleheader, the old school thought is that there's at least 3 generations. They were all born in Marblehead.
Oh, is that why this woman that you gave me the number to, she said Glover Broughton?
Yeah.
And she said, now that's a Marblehead name for you.
Right, right. There's really a handful of the original Marblehead names, and unfortunately Conway's not one of them.
Oh, but that's Irish.
It is very Irish.
Are you
Yeah.
Irish?
Yeah, my family actually came from Salem. They came over from Ireland, but my father was born in Salem.
And Salem is where again? I forgot.
Right next door.
No,
Salem, Mass. No, Salem, Mass is where my dad was born.
Oh, here in Salem.
Right.
Okay.
But the fact that my father was born 4 miles away, that knocked me out of the running.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Oh, I was going to just say, and we are done. This is a pretty nice little interview too. I'm from Dublin, Ireland, so I really.
Galway.
Yeah. Oh, you're from okay.
Right.
Yeah, I came over here when I was 9 years old, so directly from Ireland.
My parents, both my parents were born over here, but all my grandparents on both sides came over on the boat.
Yeah, I came over on the airplane.
Yeah.
They got more
A little better.
sophisticated.
Yeah, they didn't have a plane then.
Okay.
But I can say that my father was 8 years old the last time the Red Sox won the World Series.
We are an independent toy store, specialty toy store. We focus mainly on kid-powered toys. We have a lot of toys that are people need to use their imagination. We have a lot of wood toys, a lot of German toys, a lot of dolls, a lot of dress-up, a nice book selection. We have nothing battery operated, no computer operated, no videos. Just a kid-powered toy store. Sure, we are an old-fashioned toy store. We have a lot of classic, wholesome toys. We really focus on the kid-powered toys. A lot of games, family-oriented, crafts, music, books. Hey, Cindy.
Hello.
Hey, Harriet.
Harry, I think he's wearing a Halloween costume.
And but a lot of wood products and a lot of things from Germany. A lot of nice, we have Steiff, Katie Cruz, Selecta, Haba.
Are you a year-round or are you seasonal?
We are year-round. We've only been open since March, but it is a year-round store. I don't think in Marblehead there's anything that's seasonal. When you come to Marblehead, don't forget to stop in at Mud Puddle Toys. Thank you.
Oh, well, you know, the big news flash around here obviously is that we're no longer considered losers. We've just won the World Series, and in pretty spectacular fashion. And now 86 years from one to the other. So everybody's still walking on cloud nine around here.
And when did they win? They won Friday night, right?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, okay. Oh,
Wednesday
I can't
night.
take any credit for that because
Yeah.
I didn't hit 10.
Wednesday night, my 20th wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow.
They were nice enough to slide it right in and make the night even better.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And so how's your wife feeling? Tell me something about your wife now and how you met and stuff like that.
Well, my wife and I met on a blind date. She was a nurse working at Beth Israel Hospital in Boston, labor and delivery nurse, and we had a mutual friend who said, you know, I think you two should get together, and we met, and that was it. She was from Michigan, just moved to Marblehead, living in a little apartment, and a good Midwestern girl.
And you've been doing the end together?
We started doing the end together. She's done a lot of the, we did the decorating together. I did kind of the furniture. She would do the fabric and colors. I'd do the hard furnishings, and then we'd pick out lamps together, you know, that type of thing.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. And now you're kind of retired to this.
Well, we have two inns. We have this one and we have one in Nantucket. So it's not a retired type of lifestyle. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the phone can ring at any moment, at any time, for one inn or the other. And so it's like being in the restaurant business, except the restaurant never closes. Hi, hey, I hope you had a great little visit here in Marblehead. Got to see a little bit about the town and why we love it all so much. Here at the Harbor Light Inn, we'd love to welcome you if you come for a visit. You can reach us at 781-631-2186. Thanks.